everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the newest EP from Lim Kim, Generasian. So yeah, I completely missed this EP when it dropped back in October, and I wanted to put out a video on it because I think it's actually like really good. Because man, look at that cover. You know you're going to get yourself into some artsy shit over here. So Lim Kim is actually a K-pop singer who got her start a couple years back and has been pretty quiet since her release of her last album, Simple Mind, in 2015. And this new EP over here is honestly like a complete reinvention of her overall. Now, I don't really know anything about K-pop, to be honest with you. None of it's really clicked with me yet, but of all the K-pop I've been exposed to so far, this sounds absolutely nothing like that. It reminds me more of like MIA, but mix that with a little bit more of like Kai Whiston's production style or something like that. Overall, it's pretty dark and very maximalist in its nature, with a lot more focus on the percussion over here, which sounds absolutely massive, like on the opening cut. It literally sounds like there are like 50-foot giants playing these massive drums marching you into battle or something. And this like bombastic, crazy feeling carries over onto the second track, Yellow, which is another odd and eccentric banger. Really strange groove on this track that gets super wonky towards the back half of it in the last minute. And I really like Kim's performance on this track. She's able to weave in some pretty catchy hooks with a lot of attitude to it and some pretty self-aware lyricism. The only cool down on this EP comes on the middle of it with the track Mong. I'm loving the watery instrumental that it has, and the first pass of it kind of came off a little bit lengthy to me, but over time the track has grown on me, and I do like the really gentle nature of it overall. The track Digital Con stuck out to me a lot as well. Absolutely pummeling beat on this one with a lot of raw energy and emotion, even though it can become slightly repetitive. And I think on this track you can really hear her MIA influence hanging over her vocal performance a little bit. And the instrumental on this track, especially towards the back half to it, I think shares a lot of similar qualities with Death Grips even too, specifically Ex-Military. And for 6 tracks, the flow of this EP is pretty great and it feels very complete. I like how the intro and the outro tracks share a lot of similar qualities to them, almost like they're companion pieces. And then that cool down right in the middle, all of this surrounded by some really odd and super crazy bangers. So yeah, loving the hell out of this EP, honestly. And I'm just on like high alert over here for her to drop a full-length album, hopefully coming up in 2020. But it's kind of weird. She doesn't really have much of a social media presence, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to follow that. And if I caught this EP back when it came out in October, it probably would have ended really high up on my top EPs of the year list, maybe at the top of it. So I really don't want you guys to miss this. And with that being said, I'm feeling a 9 over here on Generasian. So I kind of scoured the internet a little bit, and I have not found a physical release of this EP just yet. So keep your eyes peeled. Hopefully this is going to be dropping physically sometime in the future. And as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, I appreciate if you drop a like down below. And if you want more content from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I got plenty of reviews that are going to be coming up in 2020. And let me know what you thought about this Lim Kim EP down in the comments below. Peace.